Hey friends, it's Hope, and today I'm here to do a really exciting video. And from the title of this video, you know that I'm going to talk about 8 books that I really want to read in 2018. And why this is exciting for me is because pretty much 2017 I was in a slumpy slump, and the reading year was horrible. And I honestly don't know how much better 2018 will be, but I set my goal to 12 books, which is 1 book a month, and girl, I think I got this. Now these books are mixed up with ones that have already come out and ones that are going to come out in 2018, so I'll definitely let you know which is which when I'm talking about it. Alright, so the first one, which of course is going to be my most anticipated book of 2018, it is All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. This book is set to come out in 2017. Our 2 main characters, Quinn and Graham, have the most perfect love, but that love is threatened by secrets and memories and mistakes that have just kind of like built up. And of course, the thing that is going to save their marriage could also be the thing that tears them apart. Dun dun dun! I have very high hopes for All Your Perfects, and girl, I'm excited to read it in July. Tamara Weber wrote one of my all-time favorite new adult books called Easy, and she actually came out with a book in December called Brave. It is the 4th book to this companion series, but I do believe that you can read it as a standalone, which is nice because honestly, I don't think I read book 3 in that companion series. This book is a forbidden love story with 2 people who work in an office together. I honestly think one is the boss and the other one is the subordinate, so intrigue. I did read a few office romance books in 2017 and I loved them, but I'm kind of thinking this one is going to be a little bit deeper and not as quirky as the others. Another book that did come out in 2017 is called Until It Fades by K.A. Tucker. This book is about a small town woman who saves a mysterious man, and because of that event, she finds herself kind of thrust into this whirlwind of a love relationship that she never saw coming. I have really loved K.A. Tucker's books, so I'm hoping that they're going to live up to my ever so high expectations. The 4th book is Wish You Were Here by Renee Carlino. This book also came out in 2017, and I cannot believe that I never picked this book up because I went on a huge Renee Carlino binge. Her book Before We Were Strangers and Swear on This Life, ooh, pulled at my heartstrings. I love those stories so very much. This book is also a love story following a couple who had a really fun-filled night that really you only find in rom-coms, but after that magical night, things just kind of fell apart and they didn't really connect back together. So our main character goes back months later trying to pick up the pieces and find out what happened to them. Let's talk about something a little bit different. So the 5th book on my list is The Dark Calling, which is book 5 in the Arcana Chronicles, and oh my goodness, Cressley Cole, it took you so long to get this 5th book out. Since this is book 5, I can't tell you much more than it is a YA paranormal fantasy read, and it has a really great love triangle, like a really great one, and I'm really nervous to see what's gonna go down. I don't know if I told you guys when that comes out, but it is planned to come out on February 13th, so we don't have to wait too much longer. Yay! The 6th book on my list is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. It comes out January 2nd, so by the time this video goes up, it's already out. This book follows our main character Jude, and her parents were murdered at a young age. So her and her sisters got swept off to this fairy land, and she desperately is trying to fit in their worlds, despite her being a human. So how she decides that she's going to achieve this is becoming a part of their court, but we all know that that's not going to be so simple. I'm assuming a love interest is going to play a very big role, and she's going to face a lot of adversity, and I am probably going to love every single moment of it. The 7th book on my list is Unearthed by Amy Coffin and Megan Spooner, and if you guys have been around my channel for a little while, you know that I loved Illuminate, and I loved These Broken Stars, despite me not really being the biggest fan of science fiction. But if Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner can make me love these previous books, I did hear someone say that this is a Indiana Jones space adventure. Confession time, I've only ever seen one Indiana Jones movie, and I don't think I saw it all the way through, so really that doesn't mean too much for me, but I'm sure that means way more to you guys because I'm odd, and I'm probably one of the only people who have not seen Indiana Jones. The 8th and the final book, oh my goodness, guys, I'm just preparing myself to cry buckets and buckets of tears, but I'm so excited. This book is called Still Me, and it's by Jojo Moyes. This is the 3rd book in the Me Before You companion series, I guess is what we're calling it. We're just gonna go with that. But this follows Lou, our main character, after Me Before You, and the second book, After You, and she's living in New York City. And guys, the tagline of this book like literally brought me to tears. So now that I say that, I'm going to just read you the tagline, but really this is why I want to pick this book up ASAP. So the tagline is, how do you reconcile a heart that lives in two places? And for those of you who have also followed my channel for a little while, you know that I just recently moved out of Louisiana, and it has been the hardest move of my life. And I really feel torn between living in the Midwest and living in the South. And so I feel like this book is just going to speak to me. On top of that, I really want to see what happens to Lou, because the ending of that second book. Alright friends, well those are the 8 books that I am really looking forward to reading in 2018. Let me know down below if you guys are interested in any of these as well, or if you guys have additional ones on your list that I didn't talk about. Leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and like always, I'm sure I will see you soon. Bye!